Well, the Blue Jackets and the St. Louis Blues used to be two teams that would get together 4 or 5 times a year, play each other in the Central Division, try to beat each other up. But now the Blue Jackets are in the Eastern Conference. The Blues are still in the West. So these two teams only play each other 2 times this year. And, Jody, this is a team that you can really make the argument that they have been the most consistent this year in the NHL.
They're playing the way Ken Hitchcock wants them to play. They're big, they're fast, we know that, and they play consistent because they play together. And it's a team that's going to be fun to watch. And the Blue Jackets got to be ready for this challenge here.
Well, as the Blue Jackets are getting their first look at the St. Louis Blues as a whole, there's one member of the team, Corey Tropp, that has a little bit of St. Louis experience.
It's a great test for our team, and I was fortunate I played them once earlier in the year when I was in Buffalo, and they're exactly like everyone describes them. They're tough, physical, and skilled.
As a player, you get prepped by the coach, you watch a lot of video of the team that you're going to play, but Jody, having a teammate that's already played against the team one time and being able to pick his brain, how valuable is that?
Oh, it's great. It's nice, and especially Corey Tropp was in Buffalo when they got beaten by the St. Louis Blues a little while ago, so he remembers that. He's familiar with the situation. He knows it's going to be physical. You can hear it from the coach, like you said. You can watch the video, but to have a teammate bring that up, it gives you that little extra preparation for tonight.
Well, Mike McKenna is going to make the start in goal for the Blue Jackets tonight. He came in and played the second and third period at Madison Square Garden against the Rangers just 2 nights ago. But he knows the style of St. Louis is going to be a lot different here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they're well known around the league for how hard they forecheck, how weighty of a game they play. They're really heavy around the net. They fight for every inch on the ice, and that's something that as a team we're trying to do too. And so if we're better than them at that, hopefully we're on the right side of it. But, I mean, we're prepared for it. This isn't going to be any surprise. We've been reviewing everything and making sure that we're going to be ready.
Jody, normally when you get down to the number 3 goaltender in the organization, I think there's a bit of concern, but this team doesn't seem to be concerned about Mike McKenna being in net tonight.
No, and I think it has a lot to do with the Blue Jackets' identity. It's been talked about all summer. The first quarter of the year, they've been trying to find it. December, they've found it. They've won close games, playing a certain way, a certain style, the Blue Jackets way. And I think with McKenna in net, they're not going to change their style. McKenna's just going to come in. It's going to be seamless here. That's what happened in New York. So McKenna's a solid goalie, but the team in front of him will play the same way.
Well, one guy that Mike McKenna might see a lot of tonight is Alexander Steen. What a year he is having. He's got 35 points, 22 goals already. Following him up is their captain. This is Mr. Consistent, if you ask me, David Backes. He's always there. He can play tough. He can score. And then on the backside, Jay Bouwmeester. He's been a heralded prospect. He's been a guy that's been in the league a long time, and he puts up a lot of points.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Bouwmeester's the #1 pick overall down in Florida to the Panthers years ago. Didn't get to play in the playoffs. Now he's in a big playoff picture in St. Louis, found a great role. Steen, I mean, he's come out of nowhere. He's had a real emergence this year, leading the team in points. And then Backes is the leader. He's the ultimate leader. He's big. He does all the little things, works in the hard areas. So he really sets the tempo for the team. And it'll be fun to watch those guys here tonight.
All right, that'll do it for tonight's Time Warner Rink Report. For Jody Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Enjoy the game.